This is Dawn Fraser from Living Your Best Life at 60, and this morning I'm going to be making strawberry scones with lemon glaze. We're going to need 2 cups of flour, 2 tablespoons of sugar, a tablespoon of milk, a cup of frozen strawberries, a tablespoon of baking powder, a half a teaspoon of salt, 3 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice, 6 tablespoons of butter, 1 1/4 cup plus 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream, 2 cups of powdered sugar, and parchment paper to cover our cookie sheet. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is preheat our oven to 400 degrees, and then we're going to cover our cookie sheet with parchment paper and set it aside. Our frozen strawberries need to be chopped, so if you bought yours chopped, that's great. Mine were whole, so I need to chop my strawberries. And we'll set these aside. We're going to whisk together our 2 cups of flour, 2 tablespoons of sugar, a half a teaspoon of salt, and our tablespoon of baking powder. You're just going to whisk these quickly together. Now we're going to take 5 tablespoons of butter and we're going to grate it into our flour mixture. We're going to cut our butter in with 2 butter knives. Now we're going to add 1 1/4 cup heavy whipping cream to our flour mixture. I'm going to stir that in. Everything's moist. And now we're gently going to fold in our cup of chopped strawberries. We're going to knead this into a disc shape. Now we're going to place our dough on our parchment paper, and I put flour on this. I'm going to roll it right onto it, every piece of it. We're going to press this down into an 8-inch circle. As you're patting this into a circle, you want to make sure that you have an even thickness all the way around because you want it to cook evenly. We're going to cut this into 8 wedges. I'm going to go across, and then across again, and then I'm just going to cut these in half. We're going to take our remaining 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream and we're going to brush it on top of our scones. Our scones are ready to bake. We're going to bake these for 20 to 25 minutes at 400 degrees. We're going to check these at 20 minutes and we're going to push the center to make sure it pops up. If it's spongy, it's done. If it's mushy, then you need to add 2 minutes. We'll add 2 minutes at a time. And you can actually, sometimes it can take up to 30 minutes. I've taken my scones out of the oven. They look fabulous and smell delicious. I actually had to cook mine for 27 minutes. We're going to let this cool for 5 minutes. While our scones are cooling, we're going to make our lemon glaze. We're going to take 2 cups of powdered sugar, add 3 tablespoons of fresh squeezed lemon juice, a tablespoon of melted butter, and a tablespoon of milk. I'm going to stir this until it's completely combined. If your glaze is too thick, you can add a little bit more lemon juice, and if it's too thin, you can add more powdered sugar. I've transferred my scones to my serving plate, and now I'm going to drizzle on our icing. These look and smell delicious. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe. Thank you for cooking with me.